family getting married again.
Wonderful. So, kind of overlapping the story that my mom told, this whole death and dying process was really kind of significant. And I think it was such a gift to me as an only child. I was really anxious about wanting to be present to my parents in their aging and death and dying processes, but really afraid of, I just hadn't been around it very much, and so I was like afraid that I wouldn't be able to, I don't know, rise to that challenge. So it was a gift that my grandfather gave to me to engage with me in those moments. But it was also really a gift, like my mom was saying, to see my dad in this different light. I'd never seen him quite so tender. And it was amazing to watch my dad and his dad, and they kind of almost like volleyed character back and forth, like, or reflected is maybe a better word. So my grandpa was still, his spirit was so present, and so his behavior, like toward people who walked in the room or toward my dad, and then my dad's behavior back, and it was just a really interesting dynamic to watch. Like the character, the values and the ethics, and just who they were, and to see that who my dad is comes from his father, and how he was behaving toward his father was a reflection of how his father behaved toward him growing up. So that was a really beautiful moment. But it occurred to me, I was kind of just thinking through what a big February it's been, and it occurred to me that on January 28th, we were together celebrating my dad's birthday. And my husband and son were out of town, so it was just me and my girls. And we had a tea party here, actually, that, I don't know, maybe Friday. And then...
Who could be you?
Oh, it doesn't matter ever to me. You can pick, I don't care. And...
Who will be Meg?
Awesome. Great, thank you. And so we had this nice little tea party, we all dressed up in feathers and hats and tea, and it was wonderful. And then I Googled movies with strong heroines, because I wanted to show I've got a now 12-year-old. She turned 12 on the day we buried my grandpa, and 10, and then 3. So she's kind of just happy to be able to stay up past her bedtime, doesn't matter what she watched. But I wanted my big girls to have, just to be intentional about picking a movie that was girly but showed a strong female character. So picked a movie, and it was really nice, fit the bill well, and it was kind of a romantic story and set in, I don't know, the 1700s, and it was in England, and there was a racial element that was really kind of awesome, and then a romantic element that was nice too, and it's kind of romance of equals. And so we watched that, and then the next night we celebrated my dad's birthday, and it was really just us, myself and my 3 girls, so 4, and then my mom and dad, so 6 people, very low-key, nice dinner. But in setting the table, I don't know what got into me. My mom wasn't feeling well, and I had this like opportunity to have the night off. But I set the table with like all the dishes and the nice silverware, and put salt and pepper at everyone's plates and candles out. And my mom came in and said, "Oh, this is too nice to put the food on the table. Let's do a buffet table." And so we really made it really like so nice. And I had brought an old prom dress for myself and one for my daughters, and everyone was dressed up, and they had gone down to the basement where my dad has a whole bunch of costumes, and they found this adorable hat for my Rosie and this new necklace. So everyone was dressed to the nines, and the girls put makeup on, and my dad said, "Well, it looks like I've got to dress up too." I said, "Oh no, it's your birthday, you come however you want." And so he disappeared for a little while, and he comes out, and he's got a suit and tie, and he clips his napkin into his tie pin, and he's kind of adorable. And my mom got all dressed up. So we had this beautiful meal. And at the end of the meal, my mom says, "Well, I have a reading I'd like to do." So she goes to her room, and she pulls out this pretty little box, and it's her box of treasures. And I don't think I'd ever explored in her box of treasures. I certainly had looted her jewelry box, but I'd never found this little box. So she pulls the lid off, and she starts taking things out one at a time. There were some coins that her father had that was like the year of important people's birth, like, I don't know, his birth year and my grandma's birth year and stuff. And then a pin that my dad had made for my mom's mother, his mother-in-law, as she lay dying at the end of her life, and like a badge of courage or something kind of special. And my mom's original engagement ring and wedding ring, which had been my dad's grandfather. So this is, I mean, like the treasure trove. And then she pulls out this little folded piece of paper, and it's got my dad's handwriting, and she starts to read this love letter that he had written to her on a Christmas. It was many years ago, and it brought her to tears. And so I said, would you like me to finish? And so I finished reading this love letter, and it was just exquisite. It was like a lot of guys will get cards that say, I'm sorry for being such a heel 365 days a year, 364 days a year, but instead I think I'll just write to you what I really feel. And then he went on to say, thank you, you're a strong and intelligent woman, and thank you you have so much potential to be successful in the business world, but you have chosen to stay home and to be our liaison to the community, and thank you for both your strength and the sacrifice that you've made for our family. And just to declare his love for her and his appreciation for her and respect for her. And I thought afterward, what an exquisite thing to show my girls, not just this idealized kind of Hollywood version of a story of love between equals, but a real life example as well. And the fact that they share the blood of these two lovers who have been faithful through thick and thin and a really thick, hard stuff. And a love that has not always been like flashy or obvious, but faithful and consistent, and come to find out, romantic and deep, and really just so passionate and beautiful. So anyway, I'm just very thankful. I've like my mom said, seen my dad in really new lights in the last month, and I think you used to talk about seeing your dad in a different light too, and I don't know, it's just kind of a special thing to see the people that you love with perspective. So it was a full month, a big month.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. Title?
My dad.
My dad.
Okay. Let's watch.
This is an important night. It should be absolutely special.
Hey, Mom, shall I help you put stuff out there?
No,
It's looking great.
Yes, I think so too.
Yeah.
And get a dress, put it on. We can dress up.
Oh, yes. We're all going to be dressed
Yes,
up.
let's dress up.
Oh, lovely.
Absolutely.
Great idea. Well, hello there.
Oh, this table looks beautiful. We can't put the food here.
No, where should it go?
We need to do a buffet style or something.
That sounds lovely.
Yes. Oh my
Let's do it.
goodness. Wow, this is gorgeous. Wonderful work, Amy. Oh my
Oh,
Or
you all
Megan.
look so good.
Have you had too much already?
No, get off me. I'm just so excited. Oh,
So, maybe I should get dressed too.
well,
Right?
you know.
No, it's your birthday. You can.
Well, hey, listen, I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, the girls look fantastic. And
Always,
oh,
yes.
very
Look
good.
great too.
Thank you. Wow, this is just incredible.
Shall we sit?
Let's.
Let's.
Well, what do you think?
Oh, yes,
Yes?
very nice. Oh my goodness. You look so handsome.
Well, thank you.
Quite elegant.
You look pretty good yourself.
Thank you.
Whoa. What an evening.
I'm glad you like it.
It's very nice and oh, so good. The food is so good and oh, I have something that I need to do.
What do you need to
I
do?
need to go grab something. I'll be right back.
Oh, if she's got something to grab you, she's going to come up with something. Oh, yes. She's got a surprise for us. Right?
All right.
I don't know that treasure box.
Yes, this is my secret. This has all of my treasures. Everything.
You've been holding out on me.
The original engagement ring.
Oh, yes. Oh, I remember this. That's beauty. Here, have a look.
Badge of courage and all of these things. Oh my goodness, look at all of these things. Oh. Here it is.
Oh, right. Must be like 100 years old.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And I need to, oh, that's. Oh, all right. And here is what I
Oh.
wanted to read to everybody. Okay. This is a little while ago, and he.
Yes.
You alright then?
It's writing,
Come on, darling. Go for it.
dearest love. Your strength, my.
Here, give it to me. You read it. We're never going to get through it like this.
Oh.
Hmm? Oh, hang on a minute. My beautiful costume is...
This is a different side of my dad. A tender, loving, showing his deepest emotions. A love letter to my mom,
Yes,
full of laughter and special moments,
yes,
treasures, memories that are theirs
yes.
through the thick and the thin.
Thick and thin. And a lot of thick.
And the love has lasted.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And it grows.
Yeah. And thank you for putting on such a fabulous evening.
Oh, happy birthday, hon.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, and now for the dancing, right? Come on.
Let's do it.
How was that?
Wonderful, thank you.
Thank you, Meg.